Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, Music with Todd Ledbetter. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me and checking out some new music as I discover it from you guys. You guys are the ones that are recommending songs, whether it be somebody I've heard of before, but I've never heard of their music, or I've never heard their catalog or their discography, or what, certain songs or new bands to me. This is a new band to me called Elbow. Now this came from a brand new Patreon subscriber, Jonah. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And he is recommending this particular song. This band is Elbow. And never heard of it. I'm pretty sure I'm reading that right. Elbow. Flyboy Blue / Lunette. So, very interesting. It's from 2014. It's just the one song. Let me look and see if they have other. Yeah, they have quite a bit of stuff here. Quite a bit of stuff. That's interesting. So, their first album came out in 2001, Asleep in the Back, and they've got several albums. This particular one is from, like I said, 2014. Okay, awesome. Let's see, where is it? What am I doing here? Yes. I don't know if it doesn't look like it's associated. Let's see. Is it associated with an album? I don't know. No, it's just a single song. Flyboy Blue Lunette. So let's check it out. Thank you, Jonah. I really appreciate it. I love hearing new music. Really do. I like discovering new bands. Let's get this proper. And we'll get going.
It's a lethal ballet, air traffic congestion. I'm having a baby. Second thoughts, scotch dinner, and someone's dancing on the box. A former MP, and no one's watching. My oldest friends are a serious habit. Flyboy Blue, so bring your faces home to my sweet trampoline and acres of crash site love. Someone's dancing on the box, former MP, and no one's watching. My oldest friends are a serious habit. Flyboy Blue, so bring your faces home to my sweet trampoline and acres of crash site love. Presidential delays. Suppose I'm just lucky. I'm having a shindig. Me, Red Bob, and the Ivory Host, and someone shouting on the box. A chinless prefect gone Godzilla. My newest friends have forgotten my name, but so have I. So far, so good at home. Trampoline and oceans of crash site love. prop for a joke or a mark on the clock. If I stopped, would the bus ever come? Would the dawn ever kiss me, forgiving me, knowing what's done? Would the drivel make scribble make sense and then song? Would the woodbines deny black and northern man's lungs? Perverse as it may sound, I sometimes believe the tip to my lips just reminds me to breathe. What can be said of the whiskey and wine? Random abandon or ballast for joy that was scuppered with trust, little more than a boy, and besides I'm an excellent company. I'm reaching the age when decisions are made on life and living. I'm sure last ditch that I'll ask for more time. But mother, forgive me, I still want a bottle of good Irish whiskey and a bundle of smokes in my grave. But there isn't words yet for the comfort I get from the gentle Lunette at the top of the nape of the neck that I wake to. And where are the words for the leap in my chest when mischief appears either side of the scar on your nose, made by a rose thorn? So you claim by a rose thorn.
That was cool. Oh, there's so much I liked about that. The vocal treatment at the beginning of the song, like the first half, I wasn't a huge fan of that sort of digital harmony stacking. To me, I was kind of wonder why they kind of took that route. Although musically, I really liked it. I loved sort of the modernness of it. I loved the tones of the guitar and the bass, especially the bass player playing with a pick. I used to play with a pick exclusively for like throughout like the I don't know, early 80s to the mid 90s, then I started playing with my fingers and so now sometimes when I go back to play with the pick, I'm not as good as I used to be. I used to be pretty good with the pick, but I really like that punchy poppy pick sound on a bass, and he really had a good technique. I liked the production of this song. I liked the drums; they sounded good. And then in the middle of the song, when they kind of broke it down, and you can see the camera backed off of him, and he's got some kind of a unit here. It's probably his vocal unit, and he kind of started kind of singing it kind of in the background, and then when he came back in, his voice was so good. I really liked it, and I think the song definitely elevated for me at that point. Without that stacking of the digital harmonies, not a fan of that so much. I mean, it's useful, but it was kind of like over the top for me. It was just too, you basically couldn't hear the main vocal melody. It was just all evenly stacked in volume, and so there was no discerning what was melody and what was harmony, hardly at all. A stylistic, artistical choice is fine, but then maybe that's something that would grow on me, and I would like that, especially at sort of redeeming itself the second half, where I really enjoyed that song, and musically I enjoyed it so much. Really, really liked the vocalist's voice when I could hear it. It was good. but like I said, it was just too blended where there was really no melody um, to discern from, and I've never really heard that before, to be honest. And I've talked about it before how much I'm not really a lyric guy, but I'm a melody guy. I listen to the melody and the voice. Um, so without a melody, I was kind of a sort of like it almost was like a, a weird auto tune, but it wasn't auto tuned. It was like harmony, digital harmony layering, and which I've used. I mean, I've used that. It's a useful tool. Um, I'm not against it. It's just that I couldn't hear a melody. That's the problem for me. But the rest of the speaking strictly of the singer at the end, he was great. I loved his voice. I wished it was all that. I wish that whole song was that. To me, it would have been a way better song. As good as it was, that beginning melody, that beginning vocal part was, kind of not. I didn't really like it that much. But the rest of the music was good. I'm gonna knock this guitar down one of these days. But it was an interesting choice, though. I appreciate it, Jonah. I appreciate you exposing me to these guys. I really liked their sound a lot. There was a lot of good stuff there, and I need to go back and check out some more. Maybe if you don't mind, if you catch this, suggesting another song from them that I might check out. I would love to hear from you or anybody else that's familiar with this band. What you think might be a good song to check out after this, because I definitely am interested in hearing another one. Definitely, because it was a lot of elements that I really like. There's certain styles of music that I like, and that fits into the genre. Just that beginning vocal thing was not quite jiving with me. Maybe I'll get used to it. Maybe I'll appreciate it later upon another listen. But the singer was a good singer without that. He didn't need that. And if it was mixed differently and not so much just all together, like I explained, and there was at least a melody that was pronounced and up front, and then the rest of that was a little bit more back in the mix, I would have probably enjoyed it better. But I enjoyed the song as a whole. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you hanging with me and checking out some new music from Elbow. It's Elbow. God, why? Why did you name your band Elbow? Somebody please inform me.